I feel like this is basically now turned into a mukbang. Issues when it comes to home shopping. Add it to the basket. Add it to the basket. This is a good find. Add it to the basket. Can't go wrong with Homesense. Guys, I am so excited. So I am back from Cornwall. We've been back for around a week now, so I'm picking the camera back up because I'm having the best Friday ever. I woke up early, I did my reformer Pilates class, which I love doing, and look at my attire. I'm going back horse riding. So I used to horse ride when I was younger, and I had a little pony called Puzzle, and me and my sister would do it together and we loved it. And then I've kind of like done it here and there, like one-off classes when we've been away or like at the farmhouse, but it's not really horse riding. It's literally just like being on a horse and it kind of walks. It's not properly riding it. So we've been here now about a year and a half, and I've been checking out a few of the stables, and it's been something on my list that I really wanted to do. And because I was so busy with the first half of this year, I was like, when things start to wind down, I want to do things that I really love. And I was like, I'm finally going to do it. I'm going to bite the bullet and get back on the saddle. So I've signed up for some private classes at a local stable. So this is going to be my first one back. I'm so excited. I've got all the gear. Maybe no idea. I'm hoping it's going to come back to me like with skiing. I feel like if you've been skiing when you were younger, it just kind of comes back when you're older. Like I had a few years off. Now I'm fine with skiing. Whereas I'm hoping it's going to be like that with horse riding. Got some beautiful gear, which has inspired me. And these pieces are from the equestrian range from Holland Cooper. They have the most beautiful pieces. This top I absolutely love. I feel like it's going really bright, so you can't really see it. But you can see the detail. But I just thought this was so me with the frill and the gold buttons. Love it. And then I've also got on the breeches and the belt. And I have ordered my helmet and my riding boots. They just haven't come in time. I've got my gloves, which are in my pocket, which I ordered as well. And then I've ordered a cute velvet helmet with a little bow at the back. So it has inspired me. I am so excited. All week I've been saying to Chris, I can't wait till Friday comes so I can get back on the horse. So I'm hoping it's going to be a good first lesson. Guys, I've just got back after my class. I wasn't able to obviously vlog it given the fact I was on the horse. I took a few videos or like photos on my phone. I had the most beautiful horse called Raven, and she was so lovely. And we basically just did at the beginnings of like walk, trot, and just going back to kind of basics, and then, you know, taking her saddle off, her bridle, and putting her back. And she was just so lovely, and I just had the best time. It's made me feel so happy, and I feel like this is where I've got my spark back. I feel like now I've got a little bit more time for myself. I'm actually investing into doing things that I love to do, like my Pilates this morning, do my horse riding, I'm doing some gardening later. I need to go to the garden centre, and I'm also hoping to go to Homesense because we've just had a cupboard delivered from Ikea that I want to put in the kitchen. And the reason I got it is because I know we can actually hopefully put it in the kitchen when we renovate, and it's just to kind of hold everything. So I want to make it very like aesthetically pleasing, and I'm going to start working on that hopefully this afternoon or tomorrow by the time Chris is able to put it up for me because he's going to golf. But yeah, Pilates, horse riding, home shopping, gardening. This is like my kind of Friday, guys. I definitely am in my 30s now. Well, I'm only 30, but this is what brings me joy. Doing things for myself, taking time out, and yeah, it's kind of just like going back to my roots of my childhood. And it just felt so nostalgic, and I'm just loving it. So I booked in for another class on Sunday and then another class next week. So I really want to keep consistent with it and just find my feet with it again. And my instructor today was like, you're definitely going to be able to pick it up. Like, you're already picking it up quite well. So hopefully, your girl will be properly back horse riding soon, but it's just nice to go back to basics and start again. Quickly change, shower, and get back out and hopefully get to Homesense before I hit like rush hour. Having a quick lunch in the garden. This really doesn't look like much, but I've just got some leftover sweet potato with lime salsa and just a little chopped salad and some pickled beetroot, and then my iced tea. I've been loving my peach iced teas. Just sat out enjoying the garden whilst I'm having my lunch before I head back out. Set timer for 20 minutes. I've just made the strawberry shortcake loaf, one of the nutritionist's recipes, because I love following her recipes. She does such good ones, and this is actually meant to be kind of like a breakfast loaf. So I made it last week and I've made it again because me and Chris got through it so fast. So I'm just letting it cool, and I'm gonna have a slice of this with a coffee before I head off. But it's honestly so yummy. It's basically made with yogurt, so it's a little bit healthier. I believe it's 182 calories per slice, given how, you know, thick your slices are, but I'll show you once I've cut it up. £220 later, I did a Homesense shop, and I'm going to be doing a haul for you guys. I have issues when it comes to home shopping. Like, I could have easily gone in there and just bought like a book or something small, but I just get carried away and I'm like, add it to the basket, add it to the basket. This is a good find, add it to the basket. Like, but the thing is, all of these little things for the house really do add up, and obviously the girl math is that it's discounted at Homesense. Like, I already have the Amber Lewis, which is one of my favourite interior designers, book, but I love the fact that obviously I've been reading it and I use it for research when it comes to interiors and inspiration, but I actually want the book as well for decor because it's such a nice one for like coffee tables, shelves, and there's so many rooms in the house to be able to do that with. All of these things that I want to be able to like style and decorate, so it really does add up. And I got some lovely artwork and picture frames, which most of mine in the house are actually from Homesense. I need to put the aircon on. So I do think I found some great finds, and then I obviously got the jars that I wanted for the cupboard for the kitchen, so I can start organising that. The wood on them is a little bit darker than the actual wood, but I think it's nice to kind of have the contrast anyway if I was to get any more maybe from Ikea. And then I did want to get some baskets, but I couldn't find any that I liked. I wanted some round ones, so maybe I'll just do an Ikea trip separately and get all of that. But hopefully Chris can start building it tomorrow and I can start actually putting stuff in, because I think it's going to be so good to organise and have everything kind of on show and easy to get to. But I'm going to get home and I'm going to do a little haul. Listen to a bit of Michael Bublé. But guys, I don't know what it is. Why does it feel naughty to eat a McDonald's on your own? Like, I don't want to take the McDonald's home because then I have to explain like why am I eating a McDonald's in the middle of the afternoon and I've already had my lunch. But you know, and you just want that little hit, and I just wanted a mini Happy Meal, Fanta, and your girl just wanted a cheeseburger. But I don't know what it is. Like, I actually saw someone do a TikTok on this and I couldn't agree more. Like, the guilt of eating McDonald's in the car on your own, it's like the best naughty little treat. These are hot and crispy. I was originally just going to get some fries. I was like, yeah, I'll just get fries, but you can't go to a drive-thru and not get something else. And I was saying to Chris last night, I was super craving a cheeseburger. I feel like this is basically now turned into a mukbang. I'm having the top bun, so I'm just going to do it like this and deconstruct it and try and dip it into the sauce. This is another thing that you guys might find really weird, but I've been doing it since I was little. You dunk your fries into the McFlurry. It basically tastes like donuts. I don't know why it's so good. I'm actually laughing at the irony that the last vlog I did, I was like, I've been eating good, I've been eating all whole foods, which I have, and when I'm at home I do just cook from scratch and I love it, which obviously I've been sharing some of the recipes. But sometimes, once in a while, you just have to have a little dirty treat like this, like a McDonald's Friday treat. I'm back. Let's do a little bit of a haul. So I got some lovely picture frames. I got this one, and even if I do end up changing this inside, the frame itself is so nice for $9.99. But I thought this would be good on our shelves in the living room, and hopefully it'll fit that I can style it, maybe lean it up. Then I also got this one, which I'm planning on putting on a wall. I loved this actual rose kind of drawing inside, and then again I love the frame with the bobbin details. I actually think this could look quite nice in the study when we get our cabinetry. We can put that in there. And then this I thought was beautiful, this artwork, which I love this kind of blue-green colour, and I think this could look so nice either in the study or possibly in the kitchen. So I'm going to have a play around with these. I got this one and also this one, which is actually landscape, so a bit more of like a rose vintage design. But these frames alone would cost the price of what it is, and it has the gorgeous details going around the frame. I just think these were such a good price, and I know I'll find somewhere in the house, and if not, they'll definitely go in the office space. I then got this magazine holder, which I loved, with the scallop detailing, to put in the study. And I got a few books. So I got the Kinfolk one for the table. This is actually a few recipes that I'm dying to have a look at, and I thought this could look cool when I sort the new cupboard out in the kitchen, and I can have that on display in there. Then I also got the Call at Home Amber Lewis book. I love this one. It's just such a great decor book, and I do actually use it as inspiration as well. And then I got these two. I'm not sure about these yet. I just thought they would be great as kind of like bookshelf books. we'll have a look, we'll have a see, we'll have a play around. So I've got a little sieve, which is perfect size for just doing fruits. I put my strawberries and blueberries in there because I hate getting the big one out. I don't know, anything mini, I love. I got a card which I need for one of my friends. So that's in there. I got this, I actually saw it as I was at the checkout and I added this last minute, but I thought this would be nice on display in the kitchen cupboard because obviously it's going to be open glass and this could be a nice little to display and add a little bit of florals in there. And these faux stems I tend to always get from Homesense, but I'm actually going to cut these down and put them into, it's kind of like styrofoam, and put them in a pot and have them kind of poking out and looking a little bit more wild. And these are all the different clear jars that I got to organise in the kitchen cupboard. So I got some rounder ones, smaller ones, longer ones, just to have a play around, put pasta in them, put some of the laundry stuff in them. Once I set it up tomorrow, I'll have a play around with this. And I think that is pretty much everything I got. And then I got a huge pot for the garden, which I've already got my hydrangeas in, and I wanted a second to balance it out. It doesn't look a lot, but all of this does end up adding up. Can't go wrong with Homesense. So I actually ran out of the styrofoam, but I just found some bubble wrap that I had with recycling, and I've just kind of cut them down and put them in here and made them look a little bit wild, and I really love it in this lower pot. So I think these are going to look great either on the coffee table or on the sideboard. So very happy I got these. Whilst I'm just placing, styling some of the bits that I got around the house, I thought I'd just show you this candle that Holland Cooper sent me alongside the equestrian wear, and this is just so beautiful. The smell of it is rose oud, and oh my god, it is definitely something I always gravitate towards. So I've put it in the dining room. We've got this little pop of pink here with these flowers that I'm very actually proud of, been keeping these alive, and I'm very excited to light this, but I feel like I want to light it when we've got a dinner party. But it was such a lovely gift from them, so I'm very grateful. Definitely got too overexcited, did not wait, and ended up putting one of the pictures up, which in hindsight is probably going to fall off because I only used 2 command strips, but it's fine. You know, I just wanted to get it up, so I think it looks really good where I've put it. I'm going to show you. So I've just put it on the wall here in the front room, and I think it looks really good. I literally didn't kind of measure it out in terms of if it's 100% straight, but I think it works against the green wall in this kind of little snug area. I love this chair. And then I've also put next to the chair the magazine basket, which actually works great. Obviously I've kept some of the books in here now. Yeah, this works great actually to fill this little space here. We are thinking about changing this brick, either kind of grouting it and having it a little bit more rustic, because I hate the kind of orange tone of it, or completely painting it. But I think grouting it is going to look quite nice. I've got the new Hudson Home tray. I'm not sure if you guys have seen this yet. It actually works on this poof really well. And then I got the matching shoebox cover as well, and this bowl. So I feel like this room is actually coming together. It's the fireplace that puts me off, so that is going to be another job added to our list, to kind of grout this. And then I want to put more logs either side as well, but just put this new art on the TV as well. It's a really pretty one. I think this was part of the summer range, so I always have different on this TV compared to the main living room. And then I've been having a little play around in here, and I think this works perfectly on the coffee table. I love this little DIY job because I ran out of the styrofoam. Like I said, it still works with the bubble wrap. And then I've put the Amber Lewis book on here just to add a little bit more of a deeper tone. And then I am playing around with this because completely ignore the fact that the walls are undone and giving this not a great feel. But I've just been playing around with the shelves. I feel like I'm forever playing around with these. And I've put some of the picture frames that I got from Homesense and the books. I feel like these don't work there, but I'm going to continue to play around with this. And then I want to paint this pot because I feel like this colour does not work, and then put some different stems in here and really give it some life. But yeah, I'm forever playing around with these shelves. And my friend also got me this beautiful bowl. I'm not sure if I've shown it in the vlogs yet. It was from a interior shop near her, and it was one of our wedding gifts. And I just think it's so beautiful. So I've put the frame behind it, but I'm so excited to paint this room and finally have it looking fresh. And I feel like it's going to look so good against the wood as well. Finally sat down after A very active day. I've done Pilates, I've been horse riding, I've been home shopping, McDonald's to top it off, and now I'm going to go on a long W. I know I always say that on the vlogs, it's because this one is always right next to me. Hello! Do you want to go on a walk? Wow, so exciting! Good morning, guys. I've just been gardening this morning before it gets super hot, but Chris has been working on getting this cupboard up. I did vlog it, but for some reason it is deleted off my camera. So here is the finished product. Obviously you can see I've just started to put a few bits in here, just playing around with styling it, but we're going to be changing the doorknobs on this. I'm going to be changing it for some nicer ones. I have ordered them, so I'm hoping they'll come tomorrow. And I've also ordered some baskets and stuff for the bottom, which haven't come in time, and some round ones, but I am going to style it in the meantime anyway. But yeah, this is the Ikea Billy / Oxburg, sorry. These are the Oxburg doors. But we just wanted to put it in this corner here because it fits actually perfectly, and we can take this when we do the renovation anyway. And I've just started to put some of the jars in. These are the ones that I got from Homesense yesterday. I stupidly mixed 2 different types of sugars, which I need to redo. But I've got flour, I've got like my protein powder, chai seeds. So I'm going to play around with this. I've put the Kinfolk recipe book in here, and there's already some recipes that I'm dying to try. There's some like sweet potato hash. So I've been having a look through this, but I think it will look great in this cupboard. So I'm going to finish styling it. And then down here, what I already had was some of the kind of pasta and rices and bulgur wheat jars, which I've placed down here. And then on the bottom where it's a little bit bigger, I'm going to do bigger baskets and put all of my cleaning products in here, just so it's all easily tucked away but still looks aesthetically pleasing. So I'm actually so happy we managed to get this, and he put it up really fast actually. So you can see it perfectly slots into this little bit here in the kitchen, which has just been a bit redundant and empty. So this just gives it a little bit of life before we obviously renovate, and then we could put this into the utility, or possibly it will be in the kitchen when we do it. But I'm actually really happy with it and how it fits this little space. So I'm going to start styling it and see how it looks. Also, just in time, the postman just arrived with my Soho home order. I actually had a lovely voucher for a wedding present gift, and I used it to get some of the matching mugs and bowls, but I didn't realise how big these mugs are going to be. Chris was like, I can't drink my coffee out of this is huge. So I think these would actually be really great for soups. So I'm going to keep them nonetheless because they match the plates we've got. And then I also got the matching bowls. I believe this is called the Hillcrest set, and this was actually in the sale. So I managed to save. It comes with a set of 4. So I'm going to put this in the cupboard because I feel like it will add a little pop of green. Ignore the fly in the back buzzing around, but I've just quickly started styling these, and I love how it's coming together. Obviously I'm going to put a cover on top of the cake to keep it fresh. I just quickly put it in here on the board. It looks so good. I'm really happy with this cupboard. And then it's just missing the 2 baskets at the bottom, which I'm going to put all the cleaning products in. And then I'm also gonna get across here, I'm gonna do 3 baskets. I'm gonna do 1 for lemons, limes, oranges, and then also I wanna put somewhere on these shelves some eggs, so like a little egg holder, and just fill it out a little bit more. And then I've just put the little faux flower, sorry, that I got from Homesense just here for now. Obviously I will utilise this shelf space a lot better because this is the thicker one. But yeah, there's 5 shelves and it is just a perfect way for us to just store items in the kitchen that we use regularly, like teas, coffee, oats. I'm so happy with this little cupboard. I just need to get the little doorknobs, put the baskets in, a few more bits and bobs, and it is coming together. And whilst I'm here, I'm gonna have another slice of this before I head off for horse riding later. I've got my second lesson today. I'm so excited. Chris is gonna come with me and watch whilst I do it this afternoon. So fueling up.